And the Buffaloes will kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Patterson.
Controller disconnect.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5.
Alrighty.
Let's say Terry St. Genevieve.
Short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
All right.
Dropping back, it's Fafita. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And most quarterbacks will tell you, if they start to drift and throw off their back foot, their balance isn't as good, and you're more inclined to miss like he did right there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looking downfield, it's Fafita. And that one's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, Off to a hot start for this offense.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Welch. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Back to pass, it's Salter. Under fire. Gonna try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Welch. Dragged down.
What the? Hey, Zane. Come here, Matt. Oh, there you go. Man, what the hell is going on, man? Oh. Thank you, bro. That was crazy. Yeah, what up, Dale? How you doing today, man? Yeah, it froze up on me, man. I was tripping. I was like, what is going on? But that's Xbox for you, man. Whatever you do, Dev, do not get you an Xbox, man. I got that 360 in the beginning. I had to deal with the death rings, and I chalked it up. It was like no problem. But then I got greedy, and I was like, you know what? Since that PS5 is out, but I can't get it, I'm gonna do this Xbox. Don't have the rings no more. Give them that. Man, let me tell you, issue after issue. So, and every game I play anyway, pretty much you can get on PlayStation. But I think I'm done with them anyway. I think I'm just gonna do the computer. Have to pay for the internet. I'm tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Rather tired of it. Have to pay to go online and shit. Shit is crazy. They greedy as hell. Ah, damn, that's my bad. And I seen them pull back too. Seen them pull back. Way to get it back. That was my bad. But yeah, I'm not doing Xbox no more, man. I'm cool. I'm not even doing PlayStation. I'm cool. Unless they remove, having to pay online. If we all got together, stuck together, all the game players, man, and everybody just don't pay, you're gonna still have your little bit of outliers, but for the majority of motherfuckers, man, just go online and say, you know what, we're just doing computer. Bring they shit down to a standstill. They deserve it. What? I threw the ball, and how's that a fump? Oh man, I threw that ball. Oh, now he cold. Now he cold. First game of the day, not going too well. Still kind of still sleep. Oh, yeah, fourth and long. Well, I mean, shit, y'all made them cold. Well, you can. That's crazy. They intentionally deny him the ball because I'm cold. No one's there though. Whatever. Nah. What you say? Look at TikTok on your phone. See what we talking about. Yeah, PS expensive. Oh, it's frozen on where we're watching. Yeah. Hey, Z mate. I see what y'all saying. Z mate. Hey man, my TikTok is frozen, man. Hey G, it's frozen.
No secret what he needs here. On the run, deep down the right side. And good hands there by
There we
the
go.
defense on that shot to the end zone.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
And here comes the field goal.
No good. Right on.
The
Keep it at 7.
no good.
Ah.
And the margin is
Keep it at
still
7, baby.
After the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Keeps it and gets past the chains. At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Yeah, man, my bad, y'all. I was sitting over here, man. I don't know what was on, but I figured it out. Or my tech support figured it out.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half
Boy,
underway.
yeah, PlayStation. Even the Nintendo got into the game. That's why we didn't get a Switch.
And he's
You know,
gonna bring this one out. They drag him down at the 22.
there's gonna be a point. They're gonna be too greedy, or people ain't gonna be able to afford to get these things.
First play of the drive comes from the 22.
Gotta enjoy it while you got it, boy.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking to throw, it's Salter. Catch in the middle, it's Welch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football,
I got one more day.
their eye on him when he runs routes too.
It's gonna be tough, boy. Man.
Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on 3rd down? To the ground to try to move the chains.
There we go.
They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Can't make the connection, and the defense.
Man, they that fast? Get out of here, man.
Man, you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see.
That's winning.
They'll start to speed up that process. Or nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Wants to throw. It's Salter. That's caught. It's Miller.
The offense really struggled in the first
I needed
half
him
of
to
this
block
game, so
for
it
me.
was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some
I
momentum,
needed
get
you to
some
block
rhythm
for me,
offensively.
G.
And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there.
Yeah,
The first
tell me
down.
about it.
They need him to play
I'm glad
great in
that
the second half.
he was able to get
Here's an
over.
Opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. breaks into the open. Really
Hey, who's
good
that?
job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
this offense has got it all.
The Colorado putting
Right?
in
It's
work
just been
tomorrow
tough
night.
as these
Yeah,
defenses
you
on
better
teams
believe
can't
that.
figure it out. A
You
bunch
better
of plays
believe.
in a row now.
Why you think
A
I'm
bunch
getting
of
up
success.
playing?
This offense is doing what they want to do, how they
Trying
want
to give
do
him
it.
some good
Defense
luck.
is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught over the middle. It's Hayden. They'll spot the ball.
Yeah, I think they're going to do
After
some good
that
stuff too,
completion.
you know.
Listen, running backs are
But
not
it ain't going
just
to
running
matter.
backs
They're going to
anymore.
have to
You're
play
gonna need a
like
wide
4 or 5
receiver in
games for
today's
this
football. A great
EA
job
to even
sneaking out of the
update,
backfield,
you know what I'm saying,
getting
their
the
stats
football,
and
letting
ratings,
them get some positive
you know.
yards.
And even then, I don't think they're
Quick
going to
pass
do
on
it.
jet motion. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying to move the sticks on third down.
So, should be interesting, though.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
No, we're not doing that.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Salter. Going for 6. Give him 6. Touchdown, Buffs. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise.
Motherfucking
You
Georgia
gotta know
Tech,
exactly what
their
yard
DBs
you're
been
running
talking
to. The
spicy,
quarterback
boy.
receiver on the same page. That's
It
why
was
you
like,
get the
you know what I'm
touchdown.
saying?
Looking for
They
the
get
tie
there.
with the extra point.
They know they're going to be celebrities
And
in
no
there.
problem on that extra point, and we have a
And
tie
celebrities
ball
can't
game
play
here in the
for
fourth.
Colorado,
So it's an 80-yard drive,
you know.
and they top it off with a
I'm like,
14-yard pass for the touchdown.
no.
The kickoff
But those
unit is out
high-profile,
there, and
you
boy,
know,
did that
pro
last
bowlers could
drive
give them
quiet
game,
this crowd.
you know.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their
But
own 25.
it should be interesting on how they handle it, you know.
They'll put this one in play for
Whether
a
they
snap of the drive from
you know
the
what I'm saying, they
25.
fall or, you know, they rise to the occasion.
Looking for a physical
Oh man,
attack
come
from the
on,
gun.
y'all.
Past the sticks, and
What
he
the
may get more.
hell?
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
15
And I think
yards,
that's what
really,
you want
y'all?
to see from this offense down the stretch. Like,
So,
can you
we shall
physically
see.
dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
But we shall see, man, what it looks like. There we go. We appreciate that.
A little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
See how it go.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Let's see what they've got on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes makes a third down stop. Timeout is called, and it's
All
the
right.
defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
We're trying. This is going to be tough.
Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Oops.
Oh, Rod.
Just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
From the gun, running back on the move. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Back to throw, it's Fafita.
Shit.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's caught inside the 20. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws.
That was my bad.
Those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go right back to the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
You got to call the game to win it right now. Less than a minute to go. A field goal is going to do it for you. Every time you drop back and throw the ball, you're risking taking a sack. So if you're going to throw it, the ball's got to come out quickly. But I think at this juncture, you'd love to be able to run and give your field goal kicker a chance.
From the gun, give on the inside. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Well, that's nice by the running back there, showing you his experience and his self-control, because a lot of guys would have tried to bounce that football to the outside, but he understands the assignment. We're in the middle of the field. We need to stay in the middle of the field to give our kicker the best field position and angle possible to go and kick this game-winning field goal.
An opportunity to make a stop. I didn't.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
It's in the game.
I had an opportunity to make a stop, and I didn't, man. It gave me an opportunity. hell did they got me playing?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Big 10, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Start off like this, y'all.
Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Hmm.
Coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. There, I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
All right.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Great place to start for this offense. Here we go, set. To the air, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Atkins. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Pulls it in, it's Miller. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Makes the grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Just keeps slinging it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
He's got it. Oh, he's got some space. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
To the air, it's Salter. Here's a heat. Fires downfield. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but
fuck, man.
From the moment the ball left his hand.
What y'all doing to me, man? What's going on?
And come up bankrupt. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll start this drive going to the air. Let's it fly. Oh, it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort.
Damn, they on my.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field
They are
consistently,
on my tushy pop.
You're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those
Man,
deep shots. Make those
that's crazy. Oh,
They
man, let me
dial
get you
up
out.
on second and
Let me get
a
you
long way to go.
out the paint.
Back to pass, it's Salter. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires downfield.
Oh my God.
They weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
How y'all getting
Long incompletions.
got entangled,
Okay,
man? What's
we gotta
going
take
on, man?
shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's out of bounds after the
Damn,
pick
boy.
up, and what a way to end the first period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Damn.
And
Like he
there
ain't
was
going nowhere.
nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the
Man, he ain't
backfield.
going nowhere. All right,
Operating
here
in the
we
red
go.
zone here on second down. To the air, it's Salter. Oh, they're after it.
Damn.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this goal line defense? On first down, they expect the run. They stuff it for a loss. And on second down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He wants to change this route. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Going for it all.
This man, they are robbing me left and right, boy.
Didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there.
Man, I need to just quit this game. Why do I keep playing this shit? Why do I keep playing this shit?
Will be questioned.
Beat him on both ends. Beat him on both ends. Both ends, I beat this dude.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
But he catches it, right? He catches that bullshit.
This drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll take
Catching
this
that
lead to the
bullshit, but
2-minute
I can't
timeout
catch it.
and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They go to the ground, finding open areas. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass. Buying some time. He'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Lane. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And the Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running. And the defense makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Throws to the tight end.
He outburnt my mug. He just outburnt them.
As he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quick release on the RPO. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Did it to myself.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Salter. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more...
Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The offense set for a 1st down play. He wants to throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Man, horrible.
And the Trojans are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give on the inside. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock.
I got
and
a
they'll
big
get
out of
quick
a hole.
breather. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Finds finds his man. It's Sanders. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Welsh. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that they're looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Colorado.
There we go.
Got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Get us one.
How about the Hail Mary? Listen, you're supposed to throw that thing way up in the air. He puts it up in the air high. The defender, you're not supposed to try to catch it. You're supposed to knock it down. It gets deflected. And how about the concentration by the receiver to catch the football, make the play with all those bodies around him?
Lining up to add another.
Hail Mary.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll pull it down. Quarterback's got the first. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Makes the grab. It's Lemon. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
That's caught. It's Sanders.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Lemon. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Trojans want to crank the tempo. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Pulls and fires complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, USC! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback may change this route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's knocked away incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Dropping back, it's Salter. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you could tell it was great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play on it.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Look out, he's got room. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a...
It's in the game.
I need some more coffee. I gotta wake up. Man, I gotta wake up. That's my bad. Sitting over here playing these motherfuckers, man. South Carolina. Oh, at least I can get some coffee, man.
Welcome to Lane Stadium, home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Pollack and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman.
Damn, already? Felt like I never left, buddy. Felt like I never left. All right. And my defenses.
And the Buffaloes will put total leather and will get started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Looking to pass. It's Drones. Pocket breaking down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Stewart. Creating good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Heath. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Searching forward on the sneak.
I have to line my man up right. Get myself together.
And the Hokies have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Gives it on the option. The Hokies get enough to move the chains. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
Looking for a man. It's Drones. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Hokies! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Welch. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Coming out aggressively. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
That's right.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
All right, here we go.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Salter. Fires left. Fakes the grab. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
Man, if y'all
So
don't
the
stop
decision
with
has
that.
been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. It's complete. And they're able to get him down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Boy.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And there are times that discretion is the better part of valor, but he could have used a little valor. He just ran out of bounds short of the marker. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Drones. Makes the catch, it's Green. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides the back on the option, the give. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Rides the back and leaves it. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and we'll see what they do to finish off this drive.
And the Hokies will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to and the defense is reeling. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on 3rd and 1? Slams ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. To throw, it's Drones. Going for 6. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead,
it worked, and
more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further.
That was my fault.
So they covered 42 yards on the drive.
I'm not thinking right.
And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
That was absolutely my fault.
He'll bring it out. It's Welsh. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. The Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Salter. Makes the grab. Ripping through the defense. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the back. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. To the air on first down. Floating away. It's complete to the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Breaks into the open. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
Back to pass, it's Salter. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. Got enough space. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal. They are still looking to put a dent in the scoreboard. It is third and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffaloes! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. This is really aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game in the third quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Back to pass, it's Drones. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that.
Man, come on, man.
Get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period.
He didn't even shoot out.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Salter. Dances away to buy time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires downfield. Makes a connection. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Looks like the defense will play quarters coverage here.
Come on, They won't even allow me to. This is some bullshit. They won't even allow me to.
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the
This is
defense
crazy.
is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and
There
they
we
hit
go.
that time.
Now
They'll force
we're
the
in.
incompletion.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Looking left. Complete downfield. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what
Boy, come on, man. Why are you jumping up in the air, bro?
He'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity
You
right
jumping in the
there.
air.
It'll be 2nd down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Just keeps slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score.
Damn, that
now.
was my
This
bad. He
juncture
had
of the
wide
game,
open.
This late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Looking downfield, it's Salter. Steps away to find some room. Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Outside the pocket, let's go. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Wide open. He was wide open. Wide open, man. What is it? Wide open, man. What is going on? Damn, boy, wide open, man. Wide open. Not a soul near him. Lost me the game just like that. Lost me the mother game to these. Man, I'm playing, man. They rate my team 82. Sitting there playing straight. Oh, man. No sense to keep playing. Oh, yeah. Damn, that was bullshit. Yeah, who we got? Week 1. What is it looking like? Week 1 schedule. Number 3, Ohio State versus number 1, Texas. Texas losing. All right, man, watch. Texas is going to lose that. Number 4, Clemson versus number 9, LSU. That's a toss-up, really. But I'm going to go with LSU on that one, depending on where they're playing. Number 10, Miami plays number 6, Notre Dame. I don't know between that one. I'll give it to Notre Dame, but Miami is just as good. So that should be good. Let's see. Missouri State versus USC. I'm giving that to Missouri State. What? Boise State playing South Florida today? 5:30? Oh, it's gonna be pretty cool, man. I didn't know. Oh, hold on. Iowa State already played. They played Kansas State. It was 24-21. Kansas State lost. What?
Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see
That's
a
going to be
squad from the
interesting,
Big
man.
Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on a team
Alabama and
from the Big 12,
Florida
the
State. That's
Colorado
going to be good.
Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Wilson, I'm looking at all these teams. Like I said, if Colorado coming out that game where they win, and if they win convincingly, it just shows you that these people had a vendetta. Because no one can really say how these teams are going to actually play and how good they're going to be. That's just somebody's opinion, you know. Man, I don't want to play USC no more, man. Shit. I don't like playing these teams, man. Shit. You better get up. Oh, boy.
They go to the ground.
There we go.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26,
I knew he
a
was
gain
going
of
to run
1.
it the first time.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught near the sticks. It's Sanders. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Yeah, that was
a
a
great
first
job by
down.
the QB.
Seemed very easy.
Back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And the
We need a fumble.
holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I'm watching all ranked teams.
Defensive line being so good at the point of
I'm
attack,
keeping tabs.
eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these
I know there was
linebackers
some
to run
agenda
free,
taking place.
unencumbered, and
In
get to the
motherfucking 82.
Makes
I mean, the disrespect. Why didn't they just make him 69, goddammit? The disrespect is just, I'm real. Make him 69 then, goddammit.
Understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Throws to the tight end.
Boy,
He's got it.
getting there late.
Good, solid pickup
Getting there late,
Now
player.
they can start to smell it with a first down at the
Getting there
31.
late.
The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heisman's.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left.
Damn, boy, how late can y'all get at a mother place?
The catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Gets it out quickly. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they
A
get
what?
the completion. Listen, games come down to
I got
executing in the red zone. This is a big...
Zing, zing.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire.
Hey, get that spray from me.
Southern
Yeah.
Through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability
Man,
to
move,
know
man.
where
Go
he's
somewhere.
gonna be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
All right, put him up. Get a towel and wipe around it. Got him. All right. Man, what's going on? Man, turn my the game froze on me. There we go. All right. Boy, it bothered me, boy.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
All right, here we go.
To throw, it's Salter. Looking to scramble. He'll get rid of it.
Oh, man.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a
He just jumped up and caught the mother. Man,
and they capitalized not only
what
on
is
the pick,
going
but
on?
the great return to improve this
One of
field
those
position.
days? Could it be one of those
Not the start
days?
this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
Come on, man.
Throws off the RPO. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
My defensive line is not holding up well. Damn, my defensive line not holding up well.
Basic
Look
run
at this.
plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down.
Blitzing's
and get sticks
non-existent for the
moving.
last 2 games. Look at that. 96 getting there late. Everybody getting there late.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Jordan.
Come on, man.
He works
What are
his
y'all
way
doing?
closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense going to stop
What?
the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Yeah,
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
this is just crazy. That's crazy the way he just sat there and was able to run through my
That
guy.
touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me
Nothing
something.
going.
They're
Nothing.
getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little
Giving
oomph
this
out of
bomb
this crowd.
everything.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to
Go
take
Hail
a knee
Mary
as
on
he
his
stopped
ass.
at the
About to
14.
go Hail Mary on.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air. It's Salter. Looking downfield. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Might not be my day.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Welch. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last one.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes. And
damn.
And I tell you what, passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. He gets the 2-point conversion, and we've got a ball game. They're down by 7.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Mayava. A little screen to the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Fires it.
And he caught this bullshit, man. Come on, man.
Just outside the red zone. He moves
Bullshit.
the chains. It's at the 22. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with
Man,
him.
come on, y'all. We got to stop.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Touchdown USC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A
Please.
very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
All right. Oh, man.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Salter. Keeps looking downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away. Throwing on the run. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's dragged down after the
I don't get a pass interference or nothing. This motherfucker literally tackled my guy. We don't get a pass interference or nothing. They tackled him and shit.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Oh, man.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on first down. He's got the back in the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wants to throw. It's Salter. He's going to let one fly.
Man.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Got room on.
It's in the game.
That's just horrible. That's horrible. What you say? Prime skill. Is Dion still coaching for? Yeah, of course he's still coaching. Yep. He had to go through surgery. He had cancer, but he's still there. They doing everything in their power to undermine him, though. Better believe that. They writing hit pieces. They're using his own people against him. They doing everything in their power to try to undermine his, influence, But, any person with common sense could see right through the veil, They've been writing hit pieces and lies and using divide and conquer strategies, man, But we play right into their hands. All we got to do is just don't play into their hands, But they're in charge of the money. That's the reason why you see so many immigrants here illegally, They in charge of the money. Everybody know they're in charge. Even the legal immigrants know they're charging the money. You know, and that's the problem, that we haven't fought hard enough to be in charge of the money. You know.
Welcome everyone to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers.
So
As we see
we just got to get. We got to be able to. They is implemented so much poison. It's seeping through everything: politics, sports, entertainment. You know, everything. You can't even find peace as a motherfucking black person in this country. In no country, really. They all practice black hate, and that's but it's streamlined through America. America influenced it pretty much. You know, we influence the culture. These motherfuckers influence how things are going to go in terms of policies and everything, because they control the money. And for some odd reason, black folks stop paying it forward. Stop paying it forward. The ones who get in position where they can help the next person don't do it no more. That boy gone. That boy gone.
Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
How great is it on offense when you don't just have receivers?
Yeah, Dion is he's still with us. He's still Colorado, and it's going to be I think a good season for him. This is the shit I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Like, how is that even possible? How is that even possible, man?
Not the start this kid was looking for.
How is that even possible?
Gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be
ball hogs my ass.
Not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Boy, catch it the same way he caught it.
Picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Like that old weak ass DB that Georgia Tech got on the podium. Time, like, what kind of shit is that, man? You old brainwashed little. I'm like, these motherfuckers come in with
Looking downfield on first down.
just straight brainwash.
And that incomplete pass caused by
All they got is celebrities.
first down, second down.
Celebrities can't play for them, though. Like, man, no respect whatsoever, man. That's why I'm like, you know, I'll be rooting for them, man. These dudes don't even need to be acknowledged, man. Cornball shit. I mean, straight cornball shit, man. I was just like, what is going on? Why is these dudes making statements like this when, in fact, all Dion is saying to his team is like, yo, this is a good team, and, you know, they coach great, you know? You think the respect will be reciprocated and shit, right? And say, oh, you know, yeah, Colorado, you know, we don't know how they're going to come out and play. They got some new players. We got to be on our toes. You know, that's all he had to say. This motherfucker coming out like swinging and shit, like Colorado done something to him, like dated his sister and dogged her or something. It's marks, man. Like, damn, what kind of mark shit you on, bro? That's why I hope they, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker come in there, the wide receiver jumps with some sharp cleats on that motherfucker's chest.
Make him make a decision quick. It makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Colorado. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know what's crazy is that these dudes come onto your they come onto your live bringing up these like fake accounts talking about they willing to pay people $7 grand. Like, I hope people are smart enough and they realize that these are scam accounts, and they get on here with these fake accounts, but TikTok don't cancel their account, right? That's what's so crazy about it. Like, TikTok will cancel my account or suspend me, but these dudes sitting over here, it's just outright crazy.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the
They will sit over here and suspend my account for telling up, man, how I feel about how situations are unruly and how people have been disrespectful. And then you got a bunch of an Asian account. This ain't even American based. I said, what kind of, you hiding under the veil of a corporation to then deny me my motherfucking ability to speak my first, use my First Amendment right, speak freely.
If you can have that kind of success on first down,
Like,
running
damn.
the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
From the 30-yard line on first down. The give to the back.
Damn, he's steady on it. Thought he was tackled back there. But it's going to be a good game this Friday. I'm looking forward to it. I just hope Colorado comes out to play. I hope they're coming out to play. I hope they're, you know, put all doubters to rest and do their thing. But even if they lose, it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to still root for them, man, because I want to see Deion win. I want to see his team win. I want to see his family win, you know. What? Just want to see the man win. You know, he's been a winner all his life, you know, doing the right thing, excelling at his, you know, craft. And so that inspires a lot of people, especially myself, you know, seeing somebody at the highest level play at, you know what I'm saying, at the highest at the highest level, and then transition himself into a coach and mentoring young men, and seeing them, you know, trying to get them to elevate and be the best that they can. Not everybody's going to reach that pinnacle, by no means, but you know what I'm saying? The fact that he's doing it and he has inspired other retired professional football players to want to do it as well. That shit is cool.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and
man, what the why did my man run fucking why did he run all the way back over there, man? Why? I didn't
the relationship between a QB and a
It's just one of those days, I guess. One of those days.
receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Yeah, Dev, that's right. But it's how he played, right? You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that him and Michael Irvin used to his The dude he lined up with when he went to got traded to the Cowboys. They had a rivalry in college, and Deion won. You know, one man ain't gonna win the game for a whole entire team, but that motherfucker made a difference. And I'm not even really a football. My thing was I was more of a basketball dude. I like watching basketball back in the day. That was my thing. Before it became soft and shit, and I quit watching it. I started bringing all these foreigners who mimicking Black Americans and shit. So I'm done watching this shit, man. They can't even rejoice in. You know what I'm saying? I used to love that, man. They can't even rejoice. They get hit with a tech and shit. Motherfuckers can't even smile. Like, man, why are y'all watching that shit? Watching these people dictate these guys' personalities and their emotions and everything. Like, as long as the motherfucker ain't doing a Ron Artest and running up on the stands and punching motherfuckers in the face, you should be all right. But at the same time, the referees and the people out there should be, you know what I'm saying, dealing with those unruly, crowds, watching them and listening, get verbally abused and shit, man. It's like shit crazy, man. But yeah, before I was a basketball fan, and my homeboy put me on to him, and I'm like, who the hell is this dude, man? I seen that motherfucker running that ball back, man, getting interceptions, and motherfuckers is scared to even throw. Motherfuckers scared to even throw his direction, boy. They running strategies where they ain't even throwing his direction. Like, that's a bad motherfucker, man. Man, like I said, man, we ain't throwing in this motherfucker direction, man. We trying to win the game. That's a damn. And then watching him Florida State, man. Like, damn, this motherfucker's a beast, man. But they were in the projects, and you know how motherfuckers get, man. Don't have nothing. Get up off me. And you know how it is, man. That man had an objective, boy, and he was undeniable. But you can say that with a lot of NFL players. You know what I'm saying? Not just Deion.
How about the yak ability by this tight end?
He's
a guy that can stretch the field.
But he stands out to me because, the hell he went through with his baby mama, his wife, and the fact that he stayed in his son. Like, he could have just been like, no, what? I'm going to leave you alone, pay you child support, did his thing. But that man was committed to raising his sons, making certain that they were going to be okay in life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers go through adversities, man, not only with society as a whole, lying on them and shit, but also black women. A lot of these black women, are poison, man. Instead of, working with the bro, they'll poison you, boy. Not all of them. I ain't gonna say all of them, because my mama a black woman. She didn't poison nobody. Well, she did in the sense that, she got on welfare and, she got played. And she followed the system to a certain degree. But a lot of them out here, man, they like that monetary money. And so they fall in line. And I'm not saying that the brothers don't, because a lot of them do too. A lot of them weak-minded, But Deion, man, even through that adversity, stayed with his boys, smart-minded, made certain.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield.
He took care of them, put them in positions to win.
Anybody on defense, what a hit, forcing that
became their coach, right? This man became their motherfucking coach. This Pro Bowler became their coach.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
So that's inspiration on so many levels, man. For me,
He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against.
He like a, he up there with Muhammad with me. You know what I'm saying? The only thing, the difference between him and Muhammad, Muhammad was doing it in 50s and 40s when, you know what I'm saying? I mean 50s and 60s. I mean yes, is it 60s and 70s? One of the two. I can't remember. But Muhammad Ali was doing that. They derailed that man's career, put him in jail 5 years because he refused to go to war for them savages, man. So that was commendable to me, man. You know, you don't have a lot of people who stand up like that, particularly, you know, when it's affecting the bottom line, his money, right? Man, at the pinnacle of his career, he getting checks, you know. I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. And I'm quite certain they would have probably put him in a position where he, you know, he wouldn't be doing the most. But his priorities, you know what I'm saying? That shit was inspiring. You don't got dudes like that no more. Floyd Mayweather, you know, I used to be a Floyd fan, you know. I'm still a Floyd fan in the sense that, you know, his boxing capabilities and IQ and everything. I'm still a fan of that. But the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he aligns himself with, you know, with materialism and all that, man. It's just, you know, I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I ain't fucking with you, G. You got it. You know, a lot of these dudes, Jay-Z, they could be making differences in their community. Like you come from, you know, Marcy Projects, man. You can literally buy the building and then give the building to the people, you know, get a percentage and then have the people pay you so that then they can be living in like their own apartments and have it, the apartments paid off, and all they will have to be concerned with are the property taxes for each individual apartment, you know, which could actually make a difference. And you think they would do that? Hell no. Jay-Z's so selfish. It's unreal, bro. And it kills me because he believes in his heart that he got to his position in the pinnacle of life by himself, and that black people didn't put him there. You know, black people set the stage, you know, put white folks on, put everybody else on, say, yeah, this the guy right here. And everybody fell in line like they always do. And you know what we get in return? Not a damn thing. Not a goddamn thing. All right. Right on, baby. Not a goddamn thing. Yeah, Floyd too worried about the top watches, man. You know, he come from Flint, you know, another impoverished area, you know, in his state, the motherfucking water's still brown. You know what I'm saying? And you see all these people suffering, man, you know, especially in your mama's era and all that, man. You seen them growing up suffering, you know what I'm saying? And Floyd is another, you know, just football, boxing IQ is impeccable, but in terms of his understanding and self-love and love for love, it's just it's just unreal. You pour that money in. I'm not saying give these people anything. What I'm saying, invest in them. You know, give them, you know, preferable loans that he know, you know, it's not going to be predatorial. You know, 1% interest, 2% interest, where the people are able to live and survive. Giving them business loans where, you know, they'll be able to pay you back and, you know, set up a community, because everybody want to live in a decent community, you know. Nice housing, you know, safe environments. Everybody want that for their people, man. But for some odd reason, we're the ones who are targeted. Well, I don't want to say some odd reason. We all know the reason. But we're the ones targeted, you know. And many of the be celebrities, entertainers. They could literally forge their money together, man. Got billions and billions of dollars, man, that could actually help out, man, if they would just invest, and did what their ancestors did, and pay it forward. Look at Byron Allen, $1 billion. $1 billion. You think that motherfucker was gonna hire his people, man, open up a training center where he can then help them, put them in position? Not saying everybody's gonna take advantage of it, but at least you're giving that opportunity. How? So, it's just so many of them, man, and they fall in line. This is they just fall in line, trying to act like they're individuals, The Oprah Winfrey's, the Gayle Kings that work along, like Oprah and Gayle was Harvey Weinstein, a friend with Whoopi Goldberg, right? Not one of them spoke out against what Harvey Weinstein was doing, right? No, like none of them, right? But they all had something to say about R. Kelly, right? R. Kelly didn't do nothing, nothing that's foul in comparison to a Harvey Weinstein, who was using his platform to, he was taking it. That's crazy. He was taking it, man. That man was taking it, bro. Talking about R. Kelly messing with underage girls and no one holding the parents up responsible, right? Like, where are the parents at? These girls' parents talking about, oh, we were in there. Man, they lying like a muff, man. You know how many times I went to high school when I was in 9th and whatchamacallit grade and them girls messing with them older dudes, man? By choice. They were messing with older dudes by choice, bro. Motherfuckers with the cars and man. And we just sat there and watched these people just violate this dude, knowing what these girls be doing out there. Oh, we going to defend them? This little fast motherfucker don't need no defending. She fast as hell. Her parents need to be held accountable. But they can't be, because the mom typically no husband, because, the state allowed the mom to run the husband out of the house. On top of that, giving her welfare. On top of that, allowed to work, right? Because that's what they want. They wanted to remove the parent from the home, have you out there working. So then society raise your baby, right? Society's raising these kids, these black kids. Why you think the gangs became so influential, man? So it was like that saying that Farrakhan spoke about, how he said how they, have the wolf, seeing the nature of the wolf, and then put a knife in a got him. There we go. Oh, come on. Putting it on the log, you know what I'm saying? And putting the thing that the wolf enjoys on that knife, so that when the wolf licks it, you know what I'm saying, he cutting and killing himself without having an understanding of doing so. And so that is the same nature of human beings, They study and realize, okay, well, we keep them from owning shit. And so they gon', a lot of them gonna want it and desire it. And then, we put them in a situation where they're gonna compromise their integrity.
Really impressed with
His
stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these
so
are some of the best runs.
That's why I appreciate Dion. I appreciate Muhammad Ali, because they never compromised who they were, their integrity, or nothing like that.
That's where quarterbacks, you know,
A lot, not like a lot of these people.
They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Pocket breaking down.
So, you know, for me, it's just people who I see growing up, and you're like, yeah, man, you know, this is a stand-up individual, and they deserve more recognition than what we're given to get what has been given to them. But we again aren't in control of our own images of us. We're not in control of anything that we do, and that's all by design. And majority of the people who are controlling it are Jewish people, right? They own slaves, and all they did was they just changed the dynamic. So, you know, instead of holding you to certain things, you know, they now just say, okay, well, we make you a millionaire, you'll just be a paid slave. And they say, well, you know, well, and it's not just Jewish people, it's other folks as well, you know, but the Jews are supposed to be the black man's friend, and he's not our friend. If you look at him, you know what I'm saying?
It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And you look at the dynamic in which, you know, each one of them have, you know, and how they played into, you know.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive.
Black denigration and how they played into black denigration. You know what I'm saying? Like my man, what's his name? Cohen. I think he was, you know what I'm saying? The music industry. They know these young kids are influenced by money. And instead of being like, know what, we're going to help them out. We're going to help them out. And we're going to put them in a situation where they benefit and we make money as well. They went and brought the worst out of, you know, muffins, man. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have
negative images, having immigrants come over here, rapping, putting them in, you know, everything sexual, right?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And we're falling in line. Not a lot of us, but a lot falling in line watching this degeneracy. That's the reason why BT fell off, because so many of us were on point. So many of us were on point. Was like, we're not even supporting this shit, man. You know, you think the celebrities will come out and say, you know what, this is wrong. What they're doing is so wrong. But they go out and they go get their check. They go get a check and like, yo, I gotta live. You know, so and it's just, it's one of those things where, you know, you just look and you shake your head and you know better. But, you know, it's like I'm stuck in this world, man. You know, I'm stuck in this devil world, this evil world, man, where the devil reigns supreme, right?
New set of downs after the completion. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
So that's why I commend dudes like that, and I have tremendous respect for dudes like that, because they are aware, they're conscious of how things are. Come on, man. Of how society is, and they want to see their people win. Bottom line. Just like every other race want to see their people win. You know what I'm saying? Immigrants over here and saying, oh man, we're coming to the country and we're going to hold these people to the fire. And, you know, we appreciate what Black Americans done, allowed us to come over here, fought for civil rights and all these things, and we're going to pay it for it. Not one of them said that. They're helping gentrify your communities.
some pressure. They'll keep it on the ground.
You know,
That is a big win
not
for
saying that
this
they all
defense
bad,
as they
because
were
that
right
you
there
know,
as
I'll
soon
be
as he
ignorant
got
to
the
say
ball.
that, but it's enough of them empowered to you know, like I was watching a video, and there was a video of a Indian immigrant harassing his brother in the neighborhood, and you know, asking him, like, you know, asking this brother where he going and where does he live in that neighborhood. This motherfucker with a green card, B, visa on a, like, you got a motherfucking visa, man, and you coming over here, you know, using the same, you know, talking points as these white supremacists, man. Asking this man, I was like, yo, this shit's wild, B. And what the brother should have asked him is like, Muff, I'll show you my ID if you show me that you legally in this country. And that just goes to show you what we got to go through and what we're going through, and the influence that white supremacy have in this nation. Because the people say there's no influence. Shh. We watch it every day play out. Motherfuckers is asking, walking up to you, asking you where, if you belong in this neighborhood, and then telling you that they're gonna call the police. Call the police on motherfucker because they don't know who these people are. Like, who the this man don't have a right to be in anywhere, you know what I'm saying, on the street or anything like that. You know how sick that is, man? And then the cops come in, and instead of the cops holding these motherfuckers' feet to the fire, like, yo, you know, you call the police for no apparent reason, we're gonna hold you accountable. They allow that shit to take place, man. Damn, that's my bad. They allow that shit to take place. They coming in and start questioning them off for, like, this person had a right and the authority to question them in the first place. Well, we're just coming there, we're trying to figure what's going on. The hell you mean what's going on? Like, y'all not even trained to understand that what's been taking place in this country for so long? Like, they're not even trained. No one's trained them on that shit. Damn! They're not even trained, right? Like, when there are things taking place and they see a common you know, occurrence taking place, you know, they prepare themselves. Except for when it involves us. When there's a common occurrence, you know, no one is, you know, being trained on nothing. They can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. And that is absolutely sickening. And you're just watching and, you know, and you're like, man. And this is why they want you to integrate into this shit. They want you to integrate into this type of shit. And there's a lot of black folks, man. A lot of black folks that fall in line with that shit, man. A lot of them, man. A lot of them, where they celebrities, regular folks. You know, look at that dude, Jason Whitlock. That motherfucker dude, Jason Whitlock, man. He another one. Dion hater for no reason. Big fat funky motherfucker, man. Can't do what Dion does. This motherfucker big fat and funky, man. Sitting over there lying and man.
This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off.
So
really nice job running down.
That's why I'm appreciative of them type of people, man. Because it's deep. It is absolutely deep.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score touchdown. To throw, it's Salter. Here comes the heat. Slings it downfield. Touchdown, Colorado.
There we go.
They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being
You know.
no
But it is what it is,
no
you know.
idea.
You got to live in this world, man, you know. And unfortunately, the world is like this.
Defensively, we got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
But it's coming to an end, bro. It's coming to an end. These people going to be held accountable, man. It's coming to an end.
He wants to throw it. Using his
Oh,
feet to buy
good game,
time.
baby.
He's in.
Coming to an end, man.
What a call to win the game.
You know.
You know, David, coaches are always preaching mental toughness, and at this juncture of the game, you need one play to get it done, and the offense delivers.
And the biggest
This time, all the energy, all the effort,
con game in the world is when these folks say they're not their ancestors. And no one has made an attempt to rectify the injustice. No one has made an attempt. You are absolutely your ancestor, motherfucker. You are absolutely. You seen it. You know the history of this motherfucker. You know that these people that stole all this shit. And yet you have done nothing to rectify it. You have done nothing to change the trajectory of negativity.
Not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck.
Yeah.
And bonus time. You got some free
None of that.
play in
You
one.
haven't done none of that, bro.
For spending some time with us for David Pollock and
They
Jesse
pass on the blame, you know, while they're benefiting from it, right? Because you better believe they're the ones who receive, you know what I'm saying, that money. And it's it has layers to it, right? So companies who have had slaves use them as, you know, chattel slavery, having put them as put insurance on them, right? Have benefited, and the money that they receive, they then use to hire.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Welch. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Back to throw, it's Salter. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught him.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Welch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Buffs. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Bringing the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Got it behind the line. It's Bennett. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First display of the period. First down here. Back to pass, it's Salter. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to take off. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And now on second down for this offense.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And the Gamecocks are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. He's going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That wouldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it.
They're recognizing me for what I've done. They seeing me for my, my works. And eventually, I'm going to be recognized. So this man, after 2 years of working there, coming in weekends, Saturdays, Sundays, days he don't want to be there, filling in, doing the necessary things that I need to do. And I mean Saturday night, mind you, I'm a young man, right? This Friday night, Saturday night, I'm in this motherfucker to 2 o'clock in the morning. I could be out partying, hanging out with my boys, doing what I need to do, but I'm in this motherfucker.
Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Razorbacks will put total leather to crank us up. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return.
I'm looking at him like, you want, and I'm thinking to myself, you want me to train this man and bring him in, because at the same time I'm thinking to myself, okay, he wants him to be a house guy, you know what I'm saying, banquet house guy, whatever, okay, whatever. But then I'm thinking to myself, like, why do I have to train him? Because, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I'm just a regular house guy. You didn't make me no supervisor or anything like that, or manager. So why do I got to train him? You should be the one training him. So I'm like, okay, after a couple days, you know, they're sitting in the office.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the air, it's Salter. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They'll try the run. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Arkansas! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Salter. Bears the pressure. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
To the air on second down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, Get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab on the big throw. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Salter. Got it in the middle. It's Welch. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They just keep firing. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got all he needed for the 1st down, and then he gets down on the slide.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. It's Salter. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Brings into the open. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Green. Caught over the middle, it's Washington. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. But, man, just a mishap, a little overthrow.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Defense in press coverage. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Back to throw, it's Salter. Finds his back in the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Shakes off the defender. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, better look out. Crosses the 10. And they will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll operate out of split backs. Looking for a man. It's Salter. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you could see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Welsh. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss. Again,
throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustment. Bringing it back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play.
He's looking deep. Underneath toast to coverage, got it deep downfield. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Salter. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.